All right, I got the adaptive volatility bars here. I just overlaid the 1 minute. I did it with the millisecond, so I figure I'd do it with this one as well. A couple of the indicators here. The bar color actually has the lighter color for the red and the green when it's weaker. I just turned it off, so we're just going to look at the strong. And so that way, when you see the opacity, you'll know that's strong movement. Now, of course, the gradient profile that's in there, I showed that in the video kind of earlier today. That's this. All right, and I just slapped that in there, so you can kind of have that going on with it. So whenever the bar doesn't have the lighter color, we can just go with that. And if you want to watch this 1 minute, that's fine. You want to watch this with it. It's still the 1 minute that's here, same thing. All right, it just has another little tool sitting in there, a couple tools on it. And yeah, so I introduced the adaptive bar, so I figure let's let it roll just a little bit. Thank you, Lottie Dottie over on Facebook. Thank you so much for supporting the content, and the two of you that hit the like button on TikTok. Thank you. The last video I did, I appreciate that. And that's when I actually introduced the bar. So let's let this just play a little bit because most of the time when I'm up here, I'm 5 minutes and I have to go. So I want to make sure you guys can, enjoy the video. I don't want to be up here too long. So let's just let this play just a little bit. And if you don't know how to trade, I'm going to say this one more time for you. Go over to futures trading. It's in my bio. You can just click the, well, it's not a link, but you can follow it over there. If you're on any other social platforms, just head over to futures trading. I'll teach you how to read the chart with absolutely no indications on it. But I have tons of them. All right, I have tons of them. So if you're having a hard time with timing, I got it. If you need supply and demand zones, I got them too. Matter of fact, the last 3 videos that I had shot, I was showing you guys uh, exactly where they were each time. I don't know if you caught that, but they had a demand zone right here. They was at it, and then they moved away, and then they got up here to the sell zone, and then they fell down. This is just one of them. This is actually what I teach on the channel with the zones. With the zones, I teach you that. All right, so you don't need them, but if you want them, I got them, and it provides the target. That's the other part. So they're headed to a target right in front of them. It was a target here, but they got really really close and they just didn't hit it. But it's a target down here, so they're going to keep going. So yeah, I told you guys on yesterday that that low was a problem down there. It was a price down, and they went up all day long. And so yeah, if you watch the last 3 videos, if you watch them, you'll see they were at the demand zone, kind of got stuck between the two, and then of course the ranges. So yes, I have zones. I have static price levels, which are these, and that comes with the $100 package as well as those zones. So when you get the $100 package, you actually get four different supply and demand zones, four of them, as well as those levels. And these have additional levels as well as those ranges. There's 3 more ranges associated with them as well. I just turn the levels off and turn the ranges off and just give you some information, all right? Because you don't need a lot, really. You don't. If you just learn how to trade, that's why I say go over to futures trade and I'll teach you for free. You can know what type of bar it'll be before it even closes. Even if it's heading in the opposite direction, I'll tell you what time it should end and what it should look like. I do that, and that's not a one-off. So go over there, learn that, tell you how far the candle should pull back, and tell you that majority principle means that the minority is compelled to follow. So I tell you what that looks like in the chart. There's only 3 ways that'll show up. Teach you how to read your hard right edge. So that way you never have to look left. Hindsight won't stop you out. I can assure you of that. So let's see what they plan to do. Again, they're going to these levels. And again, there's other levels. I just shut them off. So all of that minute movement that they're doing, there's some other information there. I just don't have it on. That's all. Just don't have it on. So let's let this play just a bit. Let me move this out of the way because I do want you to see some of that historical activity there. You can kind of get a reference as to what made for them to kind of pause right here and then kind of take off again. I'm gonna compress this. I don't have a lot of data on this. I really don't. I just cut it on. I said, let me let this play just a little bit more. And so that way you get a chance to look at it again. We're pulling up on 5 minutes. I don't want to hold the video long. Clearly, I just told you they got a target that's lower. So I do suspect that they may want to reach down towards it. That's all. They trapping that. They trapping them strong green bars. That's absolutely bad. You had the red ones. They couldn't even close above that. They reached above it like they always do, and they tag you, and then of course take off. That's what the market does. All right, so that's my time with you. I do hope that you have enjoyed the information over the last couple days and definitely the last couple videos. I wish you all the best with your trading. Take care.